Critical thinking is defined as the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. Now, I'm confident that we're all familiar with the idea or concept of critical thinking. What I find odd is many times when we hear people talk about or use critical thinking, it's always in regards to a specific circumstance or situation. Doesn't it make sense that all thinking should be critical thinking? But especially thought that is geared towards determining a course of action. At Speak Synergism, we teach a framework for critical thinking. We teach this framework to aid learners in creating or developing a judgment. Now, the judgment is the basis for our response. The context or nature of the situation doesn't matter simply because it could be a physical situation, such as an altercation or fight, or a non-physical situation, a debate, negotiation, or heated discussion. The context doesn't matter because the manner in which we analyze, evaluate, and respond or form our judgment is always going to be the same. We're always going to either pick from one of 5 responses or a combination of the 5. Now, these responses represent every option available to you for overcoming obstacles or opposition. In any situation, we're either going to, number 1, overwhelm the opposition. Number 2, make every moment matter in regards to the opposition. Number 3, off-balance the opposition. Number 4, understand, define, know our limits in relation to the opposition. Or number 5, turn the opposition's strength or what they perceive as their strength into a weakness. Now, over the course of the next 5 days, I'm going to give you and show you how to use this framework for critical thinking. I've been a martial arts instructor for 20 years, and I can't count how many times someone has asked me, well, have you ever had to use your martial arts training? My response is always the same. Yeah, I use it every single day. I use this framework for critical thinking every day because it works. If you take the time to learn it, if you take the time to understand it, I can guarantee the way that you interact with people, especially in times of confrontation or conflict, I can guarantee you that's going to change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post some notes at the bottom of this post. Feel free to review the notes if you want to get a step ahead or just try to understand a little bit more. I will be back tomorrow with the second installment or video in this series. As always, I'm always going to appreciate comments, so please feel free to let me know what you think.